I give up with it. I'm just going to do this one. I'm going to do that when I'm not live. Yeah, I don't know what happened on it. I don't know what happened on it. It was just being fucking stupid. So, just done a normal one. It's just started playing up. It started going all funny. So, I give up. Well, I'm just going to do a normal live stream. Just going to do a normal live stream.
Yeah, don't give up.
Yeah, for now, well, for tonight.
No, I don't blame you. No, I'm a firm believer in don't frustrate the hell out of yourself. That's how you have a heart attack.
Exactly. So now I've got about 50 pages open here. I'm just deleting them.
So I've got you up. I've got my Streamlabs up, and funny enough, I'm going to have to kick mine down. There we go. And I am just going to bring it up and see if it does grab your window again.
Yeah.
And if it does, then I have a theory. So.
Yeah, FinTime, didn't you get a notification for this? But that might be a good thing because I've just set about 20 live streams up. So it would have been ping, 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 ping. But I'll give up on it. I'll just let them. It's just plus, because I've not got a mouse and I'm using a stupid thing on the laptop. It's doing me nothing. Levi, did you get a notification? Have a bit of that yawn if you want.
There you go. So mine's got the same issue, right? So I can't get your Hangout up because it's your Hangout.
Right.
So, no, that's not a problem, though. I'll talk to my buddy because I want to clean it up a little, too. I don't want you to come in and your eyes are missing, which is kind of cool, but still.
Well, right? Michael lives down the road from me. He's saying, come to my house, I'll teach you how to do it. I'll just...
Yep. Well, it's not that late there yet. Well, I suppose it is. Yeah.
But Michael's on holiday.
Yeah, exactly. Don't want to... This is almost like a second job if you get too into it.
I'll go to his house next weekend.
Yeah. Well, leave it up and running, and I'm going to run out right quick and pick up my wife, because, she usually get pretty happy about that if I do it, so.
I always do that. I'm always jumping off, going and get my wife from work.
Yeah, exactly. Got to go get her. So I'll be right back, but looks like we got almost the same amount of people in 5 already, so there we go.
Well, usually I start and get 20. Not
yeah. No. Couldn't tell you why. Could not tell you why. Oh, why did he buy that fish?
What fish?
Trying to think what that is. It's like a one spot off. I'd have to look it up, but yeah, that's great. This guy's just one of those people. He's got a 20-gallon tank. He now has 7 fish in it.
Right.
It's like, yeah, here it comes. Yeah. All right, I'll be back.
See you in a bit. Bye-bye. Why is notifications not going out? I'm just trying to figure it out. Hello, Rookie Reefer. Did you get a notification? Did you get a notification? We're trying to figure out this because it's not sending notifications out, which is irritating, really. So you got them all. So some people are getting them and some people are not. So you most probably will get them. Yeah, I was just testing stuff out. Well, at least you got it. Might be a good thing. There's the link if anyone wants to come in. I'll make myself a coffee. Ooh. Actually, I'm hungry. That was a warm coffee. It is now an iced coffee. I don't think the notifications are working out. Well, I'll leave it. Forget about it. You know, Cleveland support you. Hello. You're new. So, Jeanette. So, who are you, Jeanette? You're new. It's not rookie. A lot of people are not getting them. A lot of people are not getting them. So, Jeanette, like I said, I've never seen you before. Are you new? Do you have an aquarium? Like I said, we're trying to get this fixed so people can get the notification. No one's getting the notifications. But if it stays quiet all night, I'll just shut it down. Because I'm not the nicest at quieters. My tank's in bed, but my refugium's awake. There's no chaser in it though. I've got no carbon in my reactor, and it's running. I've got no. So, Jeanette from Cleveland, tell us about yourself. Because you're new. We don't know you. It's always nice to. If you stay around, it'll be full here later. I'm hoping. Um, so much pain at work, it's unreal. That's the redirect link. So let's message Seymour. From Pennsylvania. YouTube has gone crazy. Like I said, I've never started a live stream up and not had loads of people in, and never not had no one in the hangout. To me, it's not good. I'm going to message Seymour. Or he's already listening. Right. He's got a message sent. H2O2 for algae treatment. I've never done that. But I'm not blowing smoke up my own ass. I've never had algae in my tank. So I've never done it, but Hughes recommends it. Hydrogen peroxide. You can do it. You can do it. SYT, why have you not got a wrench? Why has SYT not got a wrench? Nick never had a wrench today either. Someone's nicking the wrenches off everyone. YT's always had a wrench. See, you mentioned hydrogen peroxide. I mentioned Cruz, and Cruz said he's going taking a nap. And you wanted to know about it. So Cruz is saying, Cruz, before you go, just type something in about hydrogen peroxide for algae. Because Morgan's just asked. I don't know about it. You do. Rookie Reefer. Mike will be coming back in a couple of weeks. I never took it from you. I'll tell you what, loads of people the other day, even Fin Time. No, I took Fin Times. I took a loads. But I never took it from you. Nick's went today for some strange reason. I won't give it back. Right. Did anyone get the notification? SYT, did you get the notification? Creeping up, there's more people coming in. Are people getting the notification? I want to know. We've got something on the cards for Fridays anyway. Me, Michael, and a few others. See what I mean? No one's got the notification. So you got the notification, and you didn't get the notification. The notification seems to be staggering, so they're not coming through right away. It's taken a long time. I've been streaming now for 13 minutes. Like I said, it's a really low amount of people. Get the pop-out chaps back. And let me put that on there. There we go. You know me? See? No one's got the notification. What's a shitter? And I started about 5 of them up. Oh, Swansea. Yeah, he always is SYT, but I'm not bothered. That's all passed with me, that. So I'm good. So many spanners. These are all my wrenches. So I take everyone's wrench away from them so it looks grey. Can't do it. I'm too nice. No. They're my sniper mods. Right. We need someone to jump in and talk to me because I'm getting freaking bored. Cruz is going to take a nap. I'm going to ring up Seymour. so he can come on with me. What are you doing? Oh, well, I'm on a live stream, so I'll jump on while you're at the LFS. No one's got the notifications. I've started up about 3 times and no notifications coming through for anybody. All right, bye. Seymour's at the LFS, so guess what? I'm going to send him the link. So we'll see if he can come on. Right. I want your input on this, people.
What's up, Paul?
Seymour's here. At least I'm not alone anymore.
Okay.
I'm all alone.
I'm just looking at some corals, man.
Have you actually gone for corals?
Huh?
Did you go for corals or have you gone for something else?
To be honest, I don't know what I came for. But if that is $60, that's a huge colony right there. I'm like,
which one are you on about? What is it?
I have no idea. I'm gonna ask.
Which one are we on about?
That one right there?
Yeah, that's boring though. That's why it's $60 because it's shite.
That's shite?
Yeah.
Is that green slimer?
Nah, don't want a slimer. You want something different and nice that grows nice and quick.
Christian, don't come around here.
What's going on, fellas?
Tyler.
Hello, CJ. How are you doing?
Doing a little OT, just stopping in.
How's your system doing?
Just did a water change today, small one, but it's still kicking, man. I'm still trying to sort out getting it back in balance. I think I had a fish die on me in the system somewhere.
Let me guess. The flasher wrasse.
Nah, the Melanaris.
Oh.
A new Melanaris. I got a healthy fish, beautiful fish, but just keep getting tortured by the jade wrasse. So I think he's got tortured to death. And he was like 4.5, 5 inches. He was a big, thick Melanaris wrasse. So if he died, his body breaking down probably wasn't good.
That's not good.
But it's all good though. It's a little 15-gallon change. Just do a little maintenance on the sand bed, siphon out some stuff, replenish some elements.
It's a beautiful fish, that and all, isn't it? Bet you can gut it.
It was a male too, man. That's what pisses me off. I had a male one that was beautiful.
Yeah, usually they're all female, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's a shame. So what are your nitrates? Are still sky high?
Yeah, last I checked they were. I'm assuming they went even higher after that happened, but I noticed a little white on where one of my SPS were basing out along the top, or right around the rim of where the base was growing. I seen a little bit of white. Couldn't tell if it was a growth white, like sometimes the coral gets that white when it's growing, or if it was a bleaching white. So I'm not sure what it was. That's why I did a water change today.
What are your phosphates, by the way?
I haven't checked them today. Last time I checked them, they were 0.1.
Do you know you're not going to get your nitrates down with your phosphates so low?
Yeah, yeah, I know the ratio and all that stuff.
Turn your algae scrubber off.
Yep, yep,
If you turn your algae scrubber off, your phosphates will rise and your nitrates will start to drop.
yeah, yeah. I know all about the ratio, but I honestly wasn't even really concerned with the nitrates as much. Um, I was just more concerned with the phosphates, honestly. But in either case, in either case, the main goal was just to get out some of the stuff that was decaying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the decaying in my sand bed. I wanted to just go ahead and get some of that out first before I did anything else.
Yeah, do a siphon, turn your algae scrubber off, let your phosphate start to rise, your nitrates will start to drop.
Yep. And then lower them all together again after that.
Yep.
Yep.
But the first thing I'd tell you to do is turn your algae scrubber off straight away. Because I did it with mine. Do you know, like when I was running all the stuff for phosphates and that, my nitrates was high.
How did your switch over go? How did your switch over go which, to your fuge and all that stuff? Did you finish that?
Yeah, brilliant. I'll show you.
Did you notice anything?
So I've got no chair to win yet. But, ooh.
I see. Nice and pretty. Got a bowl of Miracle Mud. No more Miracle Mud reactor,
Nope. There's more there. I'm going to put another one in, but I'm going to wait a while. That's actually, I think there's about £4 in there, in that tub. I'm going to wait about a month or 2 months, and I'm going to put another one in, just so I know that I can change them alternate. Do you know, so there's no point in sticking it all and changing it all at once.
Right.
So I'm just going to do a bit at a time. I'm going to get some of them thingy balls and all, do you know, them max spec.
Yep.
Yeah, them. And then I'm going to take this big bio block here, because that's absolutely loaded with bacteria. That.
Man, that thing is super clean. Your sump is like super clean. I miss the days mine was that clean.
Yeah.
I need to do that. What you'll find is that Miracle Mud, some of it'll start escaping that container and falling on the sump floor.
Yeah. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some snails in here.
Yep.
So you can buy these the tiny. My mate's got loads in his sump, so he's going to give me a few. The one is small, so I'm going to stick them in here. Then I'm going to get like the Chaeto and all the different type of pods and amphipods and all that. Well, you've seen size that light, but look at size that light. Can't you see it? Yeah, look at it. Looks like a dinner plate. Massive. It's virtually it's a foot. What? It's a foot in diameter. Like 14 inches or something. 12, 14 inches. But I said I'd get some Chaeto tomorrow. Stick some Chaeto in. Well, I've not done a water change in a while, but when I took the sump out, all fresh water went back in.
Yeah.
So that's a big water change on itself. But to say that there's nothing in there for filtration, that water's crystal clear.
Yeah.
I've got a little bit of filter floss, a little bit in the baffle.
It looks good, man. It looks good. It sounds like the transition went well. Hell, I'm getting to the point to where I'm getting ready to stop paying attention to mine as much. That's why I'm trying to get it back in check before I start ignoring it, because I'm about to start ramping up with other things in my life. I got yard work to do, remodeling a bathroom and football and all this stuff. So this tank's about to start kind of being
what you just said there. My wife today, she come in, she goes, right, enough with your tank now. The garden needs mowing.
Yep.
So I've got to do the garden. I've got to go to the tip for all the winter shit. So I've got to go to the tip, take all that stuff.
Yep.
Then she's ordering a new bathroom, so we're having a new bathroom fitted.
Yep. See, so you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, man. That's pretty much what it is. So
yeah. You just wrote my life down in a little book. That was me with my notebook. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Super Yellow Tank says too many fish. I beg to differ, honestly. You got to keep in mind, I had zero issues with this before the scrubber melted. This is just kind of still trying to fix the aftermath of that scrubber melting.
Well, did he just leach everything
about 3 or 4 weeks ago? What's that?
Did it just leach everything back into your system?
Yeah, it leached everything back in. But up until that point, remember, my system was nutrient dry. I had to try to overfeed just to get nutrients in it. it was so efficient. So I'm not gonna say my filtration is failing at this point. It's just it got overloaded. I got to get it back to where it was when things were able to, you know, be sustained with the way it is. I got 18 fish in my system right now. I think 17. Um, but a lot of them are little guys. You know, they're all poop. They all do this. They all do that. But
How many gallon is it?
I have it's 5. What's that?
How many gallon is it?
120, but I think I got about 130, 140 gallons worth of water in it.
Right. Well, if people are saying you've got too many, mine's 95 gallon. Right.
Yeah.
That's total, and I've got 11 fish.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've not got massive fish in your system, have you?
No, I don't. Yeah, I got 3 tangs. Those are going to be the massive guys, but like 4 of them are damsels. You know, they're like 2-inch damsels. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what? Like hand on heart and all that. I had my coal tang in, my fox face, 2 big fish already, and I did have a vampire tang, or people call them. I think you call them lieutenant tangs in America. The tang with 2 stripes on the side of its neck. My phosphates and nitrates was sky high with it when I had that in. I removed it, and the shot down from like 20, 30 nitrates to like 5 nitrates by taking 1 tang out of my system.
Wow.
One time, genuine. I asked Nick because he always mentions that. But that tang, the only reason I took it out, not because my nitrates was high and phosphates was high, because it was eating my Montipora. A tang was eating my Montipora.
That's crazy.
So I took it out, and they just went. Whoosh. So 1 tang, but tangs eat a lot and they shit a lot. You know what I mean? So it's one of them where
they do poop a lot, man. So it makes me go back to wonder just how much I'm gonna allow my sand bed to collect that stuff, because what made me do this was one day I was blowing through with a turkey baster and I happened to start blowing some sand, and the sand looked white on top, but when I blew into it, it was like a plume of like brown, blackish smoke came out of it. And when I seen that, I was like, I know my system can handle a lot, but this is just a recipe for disaster. So that's why I decided to go ahead and hit it with that siphon. I don't want my system to get too clean, but I also don't want it to get overwhelmed. And I know you're the bacteria guy. I may end up doing that eventually, but for now, I'm just gonna.
the price of it, CJ, it's worth getting
Yeah.
a couple of capsules in there.
Yeah.
If you're going to do water change, don't bother.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Do your water change, leave it a couple of days, then throw some in. There's no point if you're going to be doing water changes. There's no point putting the bacteria in because you're just going to waste it.
I think I'm gonna use water changes as more of a maintenance thing than I used to. I'm getting away from the idea of just no water changes and getting to the idea of maybe just a 15-gallon, monthly maintenance water change, just enough to where I can siphon the sand bed. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly what I used to do. That's exactly what I used to do for 12 months.
Yeah.
I always said I don't do a water change, but the water change I did, it was a water change, but it was sandbed water change.
Yes, exactly. So I just overfill my sump with about 15 gallons and just use that 15 gallons worth of time to hit the sand bed real quick. Other than that, I have no interest in removing water or any of that stuff. That's pretty much it. Now, some people may say, "Oh, just put a filter sock in and just siphon your sand bed until the filter sock." You could do that, but I just like the idea of just putting some fresh water in. You know what I'm saying? Get the benefits of everything in that fresh water.
I've heard that myself. Filter it through a filter sock. I'm not being funny, but you're putting shitty water back in still.
Yeah, you are, right? Right.
You
it's
are.
like no way that filter
just
sock's
take
going to catch every single thing. Yeah. It's like take a dump in the toilet and take that water, run it through a sock, and then say it's clean. It's not.
Do you know what? You're right. That's exactly right.
It's not clean, man. Why not just dump it out and put fresh water in? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because even, it's the particulates that you can see that you feel like you're catching with the sock, but it's that little stuff that you can't see that a sock won't catch. So,
Well, I was running 50 micron filter socks. 50. Like every time I did the sandbed clean, you can get like a 50 micron sock. It'll fill up in a few hours.
Yeah.
Once you've done your water change, I used to get the 50 micron filter sock in. Used to leave it there for a few hours and then take it out because it used to catch all the little debris that was in the water afterwards.
Yep. But even with that being said, that still won't catch what
No,
you
no,
want.
no, no, no,
Yeah.
no, it won't.
Yep.
It just polished, basically, just polished the water over a couple of hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Good for
I said,
that.
but it won't catch. It only catches the big shit. The
Yep.
shit you can see with your eyes, that's what it
Yep.
catches.
Yep.
And what you've
Yep.
seen when fish shit, haven't you? The shit and a puff of smoke comes out of their ass.
Oh yeah. That's funny. That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. But that's pretty much the plan right now. And then I'm a backfill a few spots with some choice acros and get my ACAN garden done, and then I'll be done with this tank, man. I got all the light I could ever want. I just got to get fill in the rest of the corals and just leave it alone.
What are your What are your LPS like? Are they loving it?
Them things as happy as can be, as you can imagine.
Yeah,
With
they
all
will
the
be.
nutrients in the water, yeah, they
I love it.
they're like, hell, what's the problem here?
It's the thing is the SPS. It won't bother the SPS. What it'll do, it'll just stop them growing.
Exactly. Yep.
But you will get basing instead of them growing upwards. They'll start basing outwards.
Mm-hmm.
You might get a lot more basing, but no growth. Because that's what happened to me.
Yep.
Well, like I say,
There goes Oh, what's up, man?
What's up, man? I'm gonna take a Sunset Monty.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's happening here?
Oh no.
Shotgun, Shotgun, man.
Hey, I'm gonna take a frag of Sunset Monty. It's gonna be hard to see the taking a frag of Sunset Monty.
So you've actually got some.
2 of the chili pepper.
Oh, he's getting the chili pepper.
Yeah.
Wait, did they actually call it chili pepper there?
Yeah. Well, I asked the guy and he said yeah.
Well, I did tell you it was that. I'm not going to lie to you, you know.
And then I'm gonna get a chalk bacillus. They got some nice big SPS colonies here. These are like 3 for $75, but they're all like standard green, man. Look at those.
Green's just boring, isn't it? You know, looking at green all the time in your tank.
Oh, you got your dark green, you got your light green, you got your green with green.
Listen, it's just green. You got green and green.
I think I might come back, for maybe. The thing about getting these big colonies is the tank looks full, almost immediately.
What tank are you putting them in?
Big tank, man.
So how's the big tank going, I ain't talked to you in a minute.
It's stable now, man. Stable. I just killed off my dinos. That's it. Just the bacillus. Yeah, I just killed off my dinos. My dinos are like basically eradicated.
How did you do that?
I did some bacteria and some bubbling, man.
Right.
That's it. That was the recipe.
That's what did. I mean, I got a UV sterilizer, but it was like 95% dead by the time I put the UV sterilizer on. The UV sterilizer basically killed the last 5%, but was basically bubbling, and then I put in like Fritz 460 bacteria. That's what killed, most of it.
That's what CJ, yeah, CJ, there you go. Get the 460.
No, I don't have that. I never had dinos.
No, the 460, that's the bacteria one. Do you know when we're talking about bacteria?
Eventually.
Yes, that's the stuff that will bring your nitrates down. In fact, it's a sludge remover. You know what I mean? So it literally eats all the shit within your rocks and under your sand.
That's so far down the line of even trying that for me. I'm just like, not yet. That's like a desperation. I think I can get it down without needing it. But you know me, I like always doing my own way.
CJ's way or no way?
Always. No. Just CJ's way and your way. You just do. Yeah. Hey, man, we both be riding down the street. We just got 2 different cars, man. It's all good.
No, like I say, the thing is, everyone's got their own way.
Mm-hmm.
People ask me how I do stuff, and I don't like telling them because I do it all wrong.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what, man? You still in the hobby this long, you gotta be doing something right?
Yeah.
There's no way somebody can be in the hobby 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years without doing something right. Because if you got a life full of failure in the hobby, you're not going to be in it long.
Mine will be 7 years in September.
Yeah.
I've been doing this.
Yeah. So I mean, Just so I know how long you've been in it, you know you're doing something right. Period. That's good. That applies to everyone, unless they're just rich and just melt thousands of dollars every day of their life and don't care.
That's what I've always said. I'm not a rich man. I've not got a lot of money. So the things I buy are not expensive things. So I do Reef on a budget. And that's the way I've always done it.
Man,
Well, not after that last super chat I got. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, well, yeah.
Now I'm just living it up.
Yep.
I've got money.
See? Well, that's the thing. That's the thing right there. I'm in the same boat. But when you allow YouTube to help supplement the hobby, it allows you to go beyond your means. You know what I'm saying?
Perfectly.
If that makes sense.
It does.
It allows you to live beyond your means in the hobby, man. You see my tank, man. My tank does not belong in my old house with wood walls with the type of equipment I'm running. You would think I would have a very nice house and car and stuff, but no, I don't. I've just been lucky enough to be able to secure a few sponsorships and use AdSense. That's pretty much it. So it is what it is, man.
But I say, if I didn't have the sponsors that I do, and if I didn't get bear in mind, I get very little on YouTube. People might think, oh, you get loads. I don't. I genuinely don't. Sometimes I've got to wait 2 months to get the limit. And with that, I buy my Triton, and the refills for the Hannah kits. And that's like every couple of months I could do that. Now, bearing in mind, like I said, I'm not going to hide it. Everyone's seen it the other day. I got one of the biggest super chats I think any reefer's got in a day. Just by like not doing prizes or anything, just people just donating. And I'll tell people, because you can go back and watch it, $1,300.
YouTube take their 30%, but that's still a lot.
Yeah. Well, it works out. I think it worked out. I got £700 when it kicked in.
What are you gonna get, man?
Well,
tell the people. What are you gonna do with all of that? What are you gonna do for the tank?
Well, the first thing I've said is I've got a really, really crappy Dorser. The J-Ball one.
Yes, there you go.
That'd be
a good investment.
Yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to get a Dorser.
Yes.
I was looking at the one that the Seymour's got. Do you know the Coral? Michael said he's coming to Magna. Yeah. Well, it's the Coral Box one. Do you know the low profile one? Because these cupboards are small, these cabinets, and there's too much room. A big Dorser like that in there. So I want a low profile one. And it does 0.1 mils, where this just does mils. So you've got to go 1 mil, 2 mil. And sometimes 2 mils just way too much. So something like that. I was even looking, even though I didn't need it, for a third light for the middle.
Right. Well, that's what I was saying. If you get the third light, the biggest thing I noticed is it just spreads that par completely even across your entire tank at all 3 levels, top, mid, and bottom. That's the major thing I noticed. You may not need it, but if you wanted to have that even par to give you more freedom to place corals, then I would say do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, this is what I was also thinking. I was thinking if I sell these 2 and then buy 3 Gen 4s.
Yeah, we get that extra. We get the newest gen.
But like I say, it's one of these though. Like my coral's growing really well. It grows well. It grows fast. It's doing what I want it to do at the minute. Do I spoil that by getting? Yeah, it is a better light, but because I'm getting there's such good growth on here.
Well, do you spoil that by putting a refugium in when you never had one? You know what I'm saying? Good point. This tank is still progressing, and you're still looking for ways to get the most out of it. Yeah. So, you're doing it from the bottom. You can also do it from the top.
But what I don't want to do is go out buy the Gen 4s, knowing that the Gen 5 is due to be released not far off.
Oh, well, see, now that's a whole nother story. Gen 5. That's ludicrous. It ain't too much more they can do.
Yeah, well, every 2 years.
They're going to add 10 more channels?
Yeah. Every 2 years, for the last 8 years, they brought a new one out. 2010, the Gen 1 come out. 2012, the Gen 2 came out. 2014, the Gen 3 came out. 2016, the Gen 4 came out. So every 2 years they brought a new one out, and now we're in 2018. They've got to do something, or even if it's an upgrade kit for the one you've got now.
Yeah,
they could do something.
Well, I'm not getting nothing else. That's it. I'm not buying another.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I think all my poker luck done ran out. You know, I won a contest. Hey, what's meant to be has happened.
Yeah. Well, you've got in the chat here, you've got Reef Keeper. The Gen 5 will have Wi-Fi built in and diffusers with a. It could be right. If they have that built-in Wi-Fi, that's a bonus. Instead of pissing about with this Reef Link thing, that's
Well,
annoying.
they already have built-in Wi-Fi, right? Oh, they don't. You got to hook the cord
don't.
to it. You're right. Yeah, that seems like an easy upgrade, but I don't really consider that a gen quality change. You know what I'm saying? If you go from one generation to the next,
they could call it the Gen 4.1.
4 plus or 4 Wi-Fi, generation 4 Wi-fi or something.
Yeah.
You know, I see that happening, but a fuel generation change. I mean, I think the light should look different. Maybe there should be 4 additional channels. You got instead of 8, you got 12 different channels to mess with.
Could do, yeah. Or they could put like proper UV, you know, the UV look things.
Yeah. Put the real UV in, and then to get rid of the power brick, have it all on board somehow, where there's just one little thin cord that you plug in. You know.
See, there is tweaks. See, straight away you've just named 4 or 5 things they could do with it.
Waterproof fixture, man. Make the whole light waterproof, so if it fell in your tank, it wouldn't get destroyed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Imagine that. Imagine a completely waterproof radio. You know how huge that would be?
It would, because people would have them in the sumps upside down for the chair.
But I'm just saying, like, why has no one thought about that? I need to write that down. As a matter of fact, kill the stream. I want to know about it. Yeah. Go ahead and kill it now, because I don't think no one's ever considered a waterproof radio.
Well, what they'll end up doing, they'll just say, this is a waterproof one. It'll come with a plastic bag. And they'll be like, stick in the plastic bag is now waterproof.
Or maybe some kind of surge protector so you can't fry it.
Yeah. Hang on, let's have a look at it. What's people saying in the chat? I'm quite enjoying Michael's enjoying YouTube free time. Does anyone know how far the Gen 5 is actually off? Like I said, Rookie Reefer, no one knows. They didn't even tell you when the Gen 4 was coming out until a couple of weeks before it was coming out. But I've looked on the internet, and every 2 years they brought a new light out. So you can't see it's not far away. But they won't tell you. But they won't tell you. The reason they won't tell you because all this stock of Gen 4s in the shops, people are going to go, nah, wait. Do you know what I mean? So they won't tell you for that reason. So they'll let all this stock. In fact, you'll find out because if you go to your LFS and they say, oh, we can't get any, then you know that the Gen 5s are going to be coming out. What else? What else can they do? I can't see this happening. Who knows? Well, CJ's just rhymed 5 things off there that they could do. Those lights are waterproof. Same place.
I don't know where the pizza is yet. I'm checking to see where it's at. I ordered it a little while ago.
What's that? What did you order?
Some pizza. I'm at work.
I had that yesterday. Mass aquariums. Look, it's Captain Belen chumming in from vacation. That's Michael. He's on vacation, but he can't get off the live stream. Saying that though, I actually did it when I went to Dubai. I jumped on a live stream, and I've just found £10 in my pocket. Whoop whoop. Where's that come from?
Oh, let me check.
What's it like not having an aquarium at your office?
All right, I'm gonna handle this. I'll be back. I'm gonna do some live stream hopping. Catch you guys in a little bit.
Yeah, see you in a bit, CJ. Cheers for jumping in. Pop, 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 pop.
You ever get your notification figured out, Paul?
Not a clue. Not a clue. Some people got them, some people didn't get them.
Yeah, I checked mine. I didn't get them. I got notifications from a lot of other people, but not.
Not a clue.
I just was channel surfing when I saw you come on, and I just jumped on.
I wonder if there's anything that there is. Let me just have a Google of that. See if I can have a look. Not receiving. Not receiving notifications. No. Not a clue. Are you enjoying yourself, Michael? You looking on there? It just seems to be a thing that happens all the time on YouTube. Like 1 minute they're all right, then they're not all right. Why are subscribers suddenly not getting my notifications? You've got some real bad finger on you there, Del.
What's that?
You've got some really bad feedback coming off something.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's this computer. It's like processing or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is it really loud?
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
Let me see if I can get off here and come back on. See if that will come.
Yeah. I'm just reading the thing about notifications. That might be horrible for. No, it just seems to be happening to a lot of people. I'm just reading it here. No, it doesn't even tell you. It just.
Am I still getting a lot of feedback?
Yeah, it's like a knocking, tapping sound.
Yeah, it's this computer doing that. I'll just hang out in Hangouts for a while until I figure it out.
Well, yeah, you could just be like I say, you can stay there, mute. If you want to talk, you can talk.
Yeah, I just didn't want to interfere with anything.
Yeah, it's in the chat there, Michael. Who has the grandfather clock? That's the noise coming from your thing. I want to see CJ tackle a nano-planted aquarium. He's got skills that wasted. Where escape to? Dorset. It's stunning. Just had some photos to Instagram. Processing sounds like a bloody typewriter.
Yeah.
That's what thing is saying. Rookie Reaper. Yeah. Like I said, everyone tonight, Mass Aquariums is doing a live stream. It's 9? Yeah, 9 Eastern time. So 9 Eastern time, and it's got George Farmer, the UK #1 freshwater aquascaper, on his channel.
Yeah, I've watched a few of his videos. He's really good.
Yeah, well, he's live on Mass Aquariums tonight.
Yeah, I'm heading off to bed here in a little bit. I gotta get up early.
No worries. What time is it? What time is it there now?
It's 10 of 7.
What time is it?
6:49 p.m. here.
All right. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. Yeah. Reef of Madness. Why do you still have a different logo on your that one than you do on the Angle? One's YouTube, one's Google Plus.
That's
How
exactly.
often,
Yeah, one's YouTube, one's Google.
yeah. How often do you guys feed your corals? Me, once a week, and sometimes once a month.
Yeah.
When I can be bothered, but it's never more than once a week.
That's about what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of just broadcast the whole tank. And
Oh, you want to see how much I feed? I feed literally 2 tiny little scoops a week. And the little ones, like the test kit, where you get test kits, them spoons.
Yeah.
2 of them a week. That's it. But like I said, I put a bit of amino in. But bearing in mind, I said that, but I dose plankton daily. So you're getting fed off plankton.
I do a little bit of everything. Some plate, nori, mysis. I have mastic every now and then. I'll put in there.
Yeah, I've got mastic and.
They really like. I got my ruby red dragonettes there. They love that.
Yeah. Like I said, Welsh, do you dose that amino though? Like I said, I think you use the same one as me. I don't know if you've still got some, but yeah. I dose like amino once a week. Well, try to, but I forget all the time, so it might be once every 2 weeks. Yeah, but I try to avoid sticking loads of stuff in for the corals, because at the end of the day, the corals feed off the fish crap and the waste fish food anyway. So I don't want to be putting too much in. So I know that they're getting it. They're always happy as a chappy. They're always out.
Yeah, mine are always
Ignite. That's it.
Really opened and loving life.
Yeah. Welsh, are you going to the Aqua Expo?
When is MacDon? Like August or September?
Macam is in September.
Yeah.
The end of the first week.
Who knows? You may see a Gen 5 there or something.
Could do. I reckon you will.
That's maybe when they're waiting to bring it out.
I reckon that's exactly when it'll come out, because it's 2 years.
Yep.
The thing is, other lights are coming out, and people seem to be pushing toward the other kind of lights. If they don't come out with something new, that's a few year old that light. We'll get something else.
Yeah, I was just thinking about those Orphics over my 120. I wanted to do 2 of those, and then you guys started talking about Radeon 5. Now I'm going to wait.
Yeah. Like I say, if you look, it's always 2 years. Always 2 years.
Yeah. It's worth the wait just to see what they come out with.
Yeah. Rookie Reefer. What's that? I don't think so, mate. It's my son's birthday. May 27th. You should see all my scholars over. What's that? In there begging for food. I should probably feed everything here.
My family beg for food. You could go over there right after you heavily feed them, and they're like swimming right up the top, saying, "Give me more." And that's what I try to tell my grandkids and stuff when they come over. Do not go near the fish tank. They are not hungry. I just fed them or whatever. Because I want to feed the fish.
What you should do is, like, if you know your grandkids are coming, don't feed them. Put it in a little cup, and then just tell them to pour that in.
That's what I usually do.
Yeah.
I feed mine like twice a day. Once in the morning, once in the evening when I get home. And if I know they're going to be around, whoops, let me take this.
No worries. Ah, good way to do it. Good way to do it. Yeah, you don't want to be dosing snow when you've got calcium when you're dosing snow. Otherwise, you will see calcium rise up. You'll have really like chalky water, limestone water. Hey, yeah.
Oh, man, Paul, you sleeping?
No, but I'm yawning.
Yeah. All right, so I got some chili peppermonte. I got a torch, purple torch with green tips. I got what else did I get?
Sunset.
I got a chalk basslet fish.
Why have you got a fish?
I don't know. Impulse purchase.
They see that's the worst. That's the worst type of purchase.
Well, we'll see what happens.
See, your chili pepper will be good.
Yeah, I wanted a piece of that for a while. Chili peppermonte.
That's how I give Michael some of mine. And I've not got any left.
I see piece of. So by the way, the corals in the tank, while they haven't colored up yet, they're doing great. Polyps are out. You can start to see on some of them. Like I have some encrusting montes. You can start to see like the.
Why did you think?
Yeah. Sorry, my wife called.
Right, go on.
There we go. Hey guys, sorry about that. Didn't mean to walk away, chat and run again. I'm doing a water test. I replaced that hose that blew out on my RODI. Go ahead.
A hose blew out on your RODI?
Yeah, so my outtake, so from the tap to the RODI unit, that hose blew out. You guys didn't know about that? I could have swore I mentioned that. That was a whole lot of fun. It blew out, probably blew out running straight for about 15 minutes.
Jesus.
Yeah, so a shit ton of water, right? So I figured out what happened. So I checked the rating on the hose that I had bought before. I had never looked at the pressure rating on it. It was only 54 pounds. My thing runs at 80. So 2 years it took, but I don't know. Learn the hard way.
That's the one. Dr. Welsh, is there going to be any big discounts on full Triton system setup at the expo? I may make a journey if so. Balls of the son's birthday. Haha. Do you know what? I think there is going to be discounts even on products, but I don't know the full extent of them yet. There's going to be loads of little surprises for everyone.
I can't come.
You can, but it's traveling all the way to the UK for a day.
Yeah, exactly. That's a long, expensive trip, but it'd be fun.
It will.
My wife doesn't want me to go unless we can do a couple of weeks, because she wants me to take her to Germany. Because when I lived there when I was a kid, a lot of fun.
Oh, Germany. I love Germany. Spent 3 years. I lived there for 3 years.
Yeah, that was just about 3 years down in Lahr.
I was in Celle, just down the road from Hanover. About an hour from Hanover.
So that's more north, right? Hanover?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not far. It's about an hour and a half from Boston.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, so how's that you guys all doing? How many people we got? 15? That's better than none. That's better than when I left.
Yeah, but no one's got notification. No stuff in location. I have to travel nearly as far, only on a 56 plates of Fever Turbo, not a Boeing 747. You can tell you've got kids. People who have a Zafira always have kids.
Welsh? Where are you, Dr. Welsh? I figured Welsh, he's in Wales for some reason.
Yeah, that usually helps. Swansea.
Yeah. Swansea. I don't think you got to travel anywhere near as far as me, Captain.
I'll tell you what, I bet it takes just as long, man.
I bet you it is, yeah, because if he drove, the amount of time he's driving is the same amount of time I'd be flying. Yeah. So I get you now. Never mind. Duh. Too tired to be doing this. Hey, what's going on, Brent? Is it Brent? Do I say that right?
Brent. How you doing, Brent? Put the link and go to open. That's not the link. But I don't know if I've lost it. Welsh have it. Welsh always has it.
All right, guys. Sorry, my wife kept calling.
Where is the expo? Manchester or London? It's in London, Welsh. London. South, mate. It's near Woody's house. About 15 minutes from Woody's.
Really?
Yeah.
Buckingham Palace has a fish store close to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fish store we're doing.
Windsor House. Yeah.
You know when, what's it called? DIY guy from Canada.
Yeah.
Which one, Balmer or
No, Joey.
which one?
Joey.
Christian, don't run down. Don't run
Oh,
down.
Joey. Yeah, sorry. DIY still means like Paul Balmer and Mike Holmes to me. They're on HGTV.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
When Joey came to the UK, well, a couple of months ago, that's the shop he went to.
Nice. Oh, okay. You know, I watched that video, so cool.
Yeah,
Where you had the aquascape off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the same where it's kept. You guys are gonna keep the Aqua Depot, the thing.
Yeah. But Aqua Depot, they sponsor us.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, it looks nice there. How you doing today, Captain Sensor?
Yeah, the weather I think is like 6. Hi, Christian. The weather here is like 60 degrees today. It was a lot warmer, but it cooled down.
-1 here, buddy. Celsius.
Oh.
So it's about 28.
Oh, that's cold.
It was warmer yesterday. It was actually right where you are yesterday, and it just dropped. The wind actually got cold, is what happened. So,
man, I was in the south yesterday. It was like 80 degrees.
Oh.
I wore like a long sleeve shirt, and geez, I had to basically roll up the sleeves.
Oh. Just to survive it, right? Yeah. Too cold, too warm. Nope.
We're in warm air at the minute.
Tyler, leave him. Okay.
Yeah. Kind of a downer night. Yeah, it's me, you, and O, and Paul's making mushy peas.
I know.
Washing the pot.
I have no idea what he's making. He's making something in the kitchen.
I'm not. I'm just taking the piss out of all by washing the pot.
Oh, we're all bad.
But OCD.
Where's Welshie? I haven't seen Welshie in a while, man.
He's there.
Welshie's in the chat.
Yeah, I saw him in the chat. What's up, Welshie? Tank mates want to know how's the sun, Paul?
Top.
Good.
Top. Just need a bit of Cheeto in there now. Then it's done.
I don't understand why you don't let Michael give you some Cheeto. I mean, he has a tennis ball. Let him give you half a tennis ball.
Nah, I'm getting it. I've got loads. There's so many reefers around here. I can just nip to one of those and get some.
You know, I sent the thing to Woody. I think I shipped it out Monday. You know, it's in London already.
There you go. You'll get it. You'll get it Monday.
That was quick. Yeah. It said landed in. I don't know how long it takes to go through customs or something, but man, that was fast.
Who did you send it with?
Post office.
Just USPS?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's actually pretty quick.
What price did you put on it?
It was freaking expensive though.
No, what price did you put on it?
Oh, $50. I put that he's my cousin and I'm sending him a gift, a light.
A gift?
Yeah.
Yeah, he might get away with it, but he might not.
It's $50, man. It's a light. I'm sending. He's my cousin.
It depends. Customs is weird, man. Yeah, I worked for I worked for UPS as a broker trader for a year or two.
Yeah, sometimes the problem when you put a low price on it, the whole way people get caught sometimes is when I used to ship, this lady wanted me to send some stuff to and I told her I couldn't do it because I can't insure it. Because you see, when you insure it for a price that's higher than what it's worth, than what you're saying.
Yeah, you get your insurance fee, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, the ultimate bell end just entered.
Hey guys, what's happening?
What's going on, Nick?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm all good in the hood.
There you go. Well, we stay up entirely too late, sir.
I think another marathon tonight for me because I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy. I've got a million things running from my head, so yeah. I'm probably going to be up, to be honest.
Well, Mass is running a stream at 9 Eastern, you said, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 10 o'clock, so...
It's all fresh water, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how much that can anchor my attention, I'll be honest.
Did you sort them boxes? Bryn said, did you sort them boxes? I don't know who's on about.
Bryn?
Yeah. To who? Is that to you?
Who's that to, Brent? As we wait.
Mm-hmm. To Nick, which boxes? Remind me. Because honestly, I'm so busy at the minute. What boxes do I need to do?
Probably talking about in your unit there.
It's to you, Nick. What boxes? Just think.
I said he was cleaning. Yeah, I've been cleaning.
Oh,
I've been
I will
stuff
tell
around.
you. I'll tell you, Nick. My wife, and this is funny, right? So tonight, the two things happened tonight. One was, well, that guy. Who's that guy with the tang in the glass? Right? And I said, that's Nick, right? Aquarium Cabinet Solutions, the guy who builds cabinets, right? And I went, yes, the name implies, right? And she goes, can you build us one for the 20? And I'm like, I'm sure he could. I don't think we'd want to pay for it.
It's really not paying for it. It's the shipping, I guess.
And the shipping be a bit of a bugger, yeah.
Mm.
You know what, though? And even if you built it as a collapsible thing for me to put back together over here, it would still cost a fortune in weight.
You might as well, to be honest, if you can do that, you might just send it built.
Yeah, exactly. Then you don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
The weird thing is I've reached
Close
out
the gate.
I've reached out to a couple of aquarium builders out there and said, can you make your cabinets to my design if I work with you and send you my designs? And they're not interested.
Nope. But you know what? I've
no
just
one's interested.
That out. I'm going to get you to send me the design, and I'll build it myself with my uncle. Because we both have the skills, right? Yeah.
There you go. That's easy to do.
Because what I want to design is one to hold the 20, and then basically underneath give me enough room to hold a 10-gallon and a 20 together, so I can put the reservoir in the cabinet, right, for the ATO.
Yeah, that's easy. Like, that's no problem. I can send you, like, specs, and you can build it cut it,
Custom
and build it easy.
cabinetry. Custom cabinetry here is not cheap. I don't know about Canada where Craig is, but if you want something custom, like cabinet to like match your, like, say, decor and stuff, it's not cheap. That's why something like the Red Sea is extremely popular in America,
because it comes sort of custom looking already.
Yeah, it looks decent versus because the big I don't know about Canada, but I say the big thing about UK and Americans here with our tanks, there is more thought put into how it matches the decor. I mean, you'll find Americans here who obviously care about design, but I say the average Brit and the average American just put Tyler off the floor. The average Brit and the average American, the average Brit puts more thought into how the tank and stuff looks into their home. You know, how it's integrated with the furniture.
Oh, that's same here. No, that's the same here.
Yeah, you've got it. It's got it. It's like Nick. What was my missus like the other day when we was on the thing?
Say again?
My missus when we was talking about wallpaper and the new tank.
Oh yeah.
It's got to match the decor and all that. This is the thing.
Yeah.
The thing is,
go ahead.
The thing is that I feel sorry for you guys is that the stuff that I've seen that's available to you guys is like the stuff that we used to have.
Yes.
You know, it's like your furniture is a little bit behind for me. I know you guys might be tasting, you guys might like that stuff, you might not like the stuff I do, I don't know, you know, but there's more that can be done.
And then how we also get screwed is here's how we get screwed is if you get, like, let's say a company to build a tank for you, they don't warranty it. Tyler,
they don't warranty on somebody else's cabinet.
They don't warranty unless they're putting it on their own cabinet.
Yep.
So let's say you go to custom aquariums and let's say you buy like a 180, but you have a good cabinet maker who, you know, who will make you, like, who made your house furniture. If he makes the tank from custom aquariums, they won't warranty it. Maybe some manufacturers do, but I think the average, they don't warranty it unless it's made by them. So what happens is you end up overpaying, or, you know, of course your guy is probably going to get, you know, something nice. Like Nick doesn't build tanks, but Nick will probably make you something really nice. While if I get the tank from custom aquariums, you know, they're not going to warranty it. So maybe that scares, you know, some people off.
But then I'd ask the question, if you're putting the tank onto a decent cabinet, then what could go wrong with the tank?
Well, Nick, this is America.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't have a good answer.
Then I'd question the tank maker in that case. And
if
say, isn't your tank good enough? If I put it on a flat piece of wood? Is that what you're
but
saying?
then people get scared and say, hey, you don't warranty it if it leaks or something. So people get scared about
I'll tell you what you could do
Christian, be careful.
What you could do, if I reach out to somebody and say, look, if I get enough people to contact you and tell you that they want me to do this, would you then reconsider? And then if you all email them, then maybe we could make it happen, because they might not just think that
there's a market.
There's a market, or that, you know, I'm well known in the UK, but nobody knows me in the States to a point, like manufacturers do of equipment, but not the tank guys. So maybe they maybe change if they realized, you know, that I could do something. Because it's like, what you bring into the party, like, who am I to them? You know, they might have been doing their company 10, 15, 20 years, so why would they need me, right?
Yeah.
But maybe if they realized there was a demand, they'd do it.
Wonderful, Nick. In a perfect world, that's how the world would work. But the cynic in me just says, it's not going to be like that.
Yeah, but you got to remember, I'm in Macna this year.
Yeah, well, you know. You're going to be in all right, so maybe that's a good place to start. You look at Macna, and maybe you just bring some. So maybe when you're coming, you bring, you know, don't bring a cabinet, but maybe you bring just like a small, maybe 2x2 of how you make. Like, you're always talking about your edges and how what kind of locks you do, and some stuff that I don't know what the heck it's chamfer. Well, you're always talking about that stuff. So bring a 1x1 samples of here's how I do my locks. Here's how I do my hinges. Here's how I do my stuff. Here's how the edges are on my stuff. And then we'll compare that at Macna to what we're seeing on the market. Because I'm telling you, it wouldn't be, you know, I mean, I don't know. I'm telling you, when I first got the Red Sea, I thought it was the greatest thing ever. But now, 2 years into it, the cabinet is starting to rust. It's hard to balance.
Because it's shite.
And I've seen stuff that is so balanced that I've seen Billy. Look, I've seen Billy build his own stuff where it's like auto close and it's soft close and that's stuff that Billy built with his own tool. And Billy's not a cabinet maker by trade. He's a plumber.
Yeah.
And he builds cabinet doors that are perfectly balanced there. That when you open it, it automatically closes and it closes soft. And it's
Thing is, like, people always say to me, like, what can you do? It's a glass square box and it's a wooden box, right? What can you do different? And that's the problem. Everybody assumes that there's nothing else to do, or that you can't make it look amazing. And that's the issue, because it's a bit like the argument with Richard Ross over the bubbling. You're then having to prove to them that you can. So they're always on the defensive already, and you're having to try and win them over. Where with me, if somebody said, "Hey Nick, I've got a really good idea," I'm like, "Oh wow, what is it?" I want more. I want to see more. I want to do more. I want more creativity. So if anyone ever says, "I've got an idea that I think would be great," I want to hear it. I don't want to say, "Oh no, it's okay. We've already got enough ideas." It's like so defeatist, in an attitude. But it's like Annika. She asked me about getting this SR80, and she said she'd pay for the shipping, right? So I said, "Well, I'll make you a nice cabinet for it." And I said, "What I'll do for yours, because it's going to America, I really want to show those guys something different. I'll think of a new design." So I've come up with a new design for her, which is, I think it will be really nice. So I've never made it before. And that was me thinking about what can I do that's different, and then bang, I had an idea.
Yep.
So if you don't explore that, how are you ever going to do anything different unless you're trying to do something different? You're just going to repeat the same thing over and over again. So I think that'll be good. I'm going to prototype it tomorrow and then see if it works. And if it works, I think that'd be pretty cool. So if I'm going to do it and she's willing to pay for the shipping, then why not do something that is worth sending, right? So what's weird is, that she was talking about that freshwater shop close to her, aquarium design group. The guy contacted me asking me to supply him with cabinetry, and then just didn't do anything about it. So what I'm gonna do is put a small cabinet inside her cabinet for her to take to give him as a gift, just to show him, that what he thought, that it was a lot of work to get something, that was just like what they already had,
right?
That something completely like he wouldn't have seen before, to show him that don't assume that people can't bring something to the party, so that'll be an interesting thing. I don't really care about, I don't really care if he turns around and said, "Oh, I was wrong, maybe I should give Nick a ring." I'm not really bothered about that. It's more of a case of just proving the point that you shouldn't assume things about people, in general, not just myself. So that'll be an interesting exercise to see what his reaction is.
No tell us. Come on.
But it's all good. It's what it is,
Well, when you get, it's funny. I'm just sitting here trying to see if I can book Macna, because I think that'd be a freaking hoot. To get down there and just meet everybody to boot, right? So.
Right.
And you don't want to know.
Hey guys, I'm going to head out of here because I'm still at the office and I want to go home and chill. So
well, do that.
I'm going to get on the road, but I'm going to, when I get stuff sorted, I'll hop back on at home.
Which office? Cabinet
all right.
Office or office?
I'm in the cabinet office. I've been here all day doing stuff, but I've just topped up my tank. I'm going to switch the lights down and head home for a brew. All right, speak to you soon.
Sounds good.
All right, bye.
Work tomorrow, Paul?
No, Sunday.
Royal Mail doesn't deliver on Sundays?
No.
Oh. Not even Amazon?
No. Amazon do, but I don't work for them.
Oh, Amazon uses the post office to deliver on Sundays here.
No, they do their own delivering.
Yeah, they do that here too, but I guess it's different.
Yeah, we don't have Sunday delivery at all.
Yeah. Yeah, you have same day delivery. But like if I order something tomorrow morning and it's over $35, I can get Amazon to deliver it same day. But I can also order something, let's say Friday, and have it delivered 2 days. That's where they ship it, and the post office delivers it.
Right. I turned the lights off. I was looking in my refugium. Feather dusters and sponges on the pipe.
What are your nitrates now, Paul?
Don't know.
Huh?
Don't know. Not checked them. Oh, Bryn's missus is a post lady. So she works for Royal Mail too.
Your missus works at the Royal Mail?
No, Bryn's does. You know, tank mates.
Oh.
He'll know. We've got it easy. How long she work for him, Bryn?
Wait, you know him personally?
No.
Oh, you just know he works for the Royal Mail?
Yeah, his missus does. His wife does.
Oh, his missus.
Yeah. A year. So she'll be most probably on a 24-hour contract or less. You on your way home?
Yeah, I'm walking. I have to go meet my wife. She's at Macy's doing some shopping. So I'm going to meet her. Then we're going to hop on the subway.
How long is it to get home?
Yeah, probably. Well, today with the trains, it's a weekend, so they're doing construction, so probably 1 hour. Yeah, probably 1 hour. No. We'll eat when we go home. You're not gonna wait another hour? You're not saying it? You're not going to? You're telling me that?
You know what's bizarre is that I can't get the Westgate. I can get the Palace Station, which is 10 minutes away by car, but I can't get that, huh?
Why would you try to do?
See what it would cost for the flights and the hotel to go down to Mackinac for 3 days.
I think it's one.
Which airport is closest to you?
To me, St. John. I have St. John International Airport. But I bet you I could change that, and I bet you Moncton would make it cheaper because it's more direct out, they call it. Let's go see. Let's fly it out. Same dates. Let's see, because I'm with Costco, so I can actually get a discount through them as well. So we'll see what I can find. I'll find something. You never know. Actually, it'd be cheaper to do it out of my hometown. Check that out.
Cheaper?
It is actually cheaper out of my hometown than to drive an hour and a half away. What about Fredericton?
Yeah, sometimes, luckily for me, I have 3 airports here that are not, distance. And
yeah,
sometimes it's cheaper, just traveling.
Just to leave out of the other one. Yep.
Yeah. And since it's a quick trip, you don't have to pack a lot. I can always take the train or subway, so it's not like you're driving farther or taking a huge cab. Also, You can look for different options. You could fly I could maybe fly out of Newark, but fly into New York City.
Yes, exactly, because you got JFK and LaGuardia as well, right?
Yep.
Oh. And then what's the other one? Newark?
Newark, yep.
No. Yeah, I used to do budget rent-a-car, so I had to know all the airports to actually tell them where to go. Right? It's like, well, if you want a car and you want this, you got to go here, right? And then that would help them book their flights, right? So, yeah.
LaGuardia.
Loved that job right up until we started doing international and trying to explain to an American what a Ford Festiva really is.
What a Ford what?
Fiesta. A Ford Fiesta.
Oh, we know what Ford Fiesta is. Oh, we got a super chat. We got a super chat. Right, guys, I'm going to get some kit. Chat to you soon, guys. See you on the next one. Bryn, catch you soon, mate, and thank you for the super chat.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Did you notice when you did your donation, did you actually get to see it on the screen, Paul?
I did, yeah.
Did you see the mud skipper thing I did with it?
What I did it first. I'll give you $10.
Did you hear the sound?
No, I didn't hear the sound.
I did the annoying air horn thing, but I put it low so it wasn't too bad. But don't womp, 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 right?
Well, what I wanted to do, I'll give you $10 at first, and then I wanted to just do loads. $1, $1, $1, $1.
Right.
And I just got annoyed, so I'll just give you another $10.
I saw that.
You're too small. I don't even know how much to give you. I think it was about just under $25 I think it was, wasn't it?
It worked out after they took their cut and everything. It was about almost $19, $18.87 Canadian, which is less than YouTube would have taken from me.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, exactly right. So I was like, all right.
Buy yourself a beer.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of take a collection and it's gonna help me with that little bonsai reef. So on and so forth. We'll just see where it goes, right?
Yeah.
So, Cruz already made a hell of a donation, but won't go there.
Why? What did he do?
$80 American. Yeah. But he did that prior to my setup. Like he was like, "Oh," he said, "How come you didn't have that set up then?" I said, "I just got it set up, man. Don't give me any grief now." And it's not the easiest thing. It's easy and it's not easy, right? You know, you bumped into that yourself tonight, right? You know, it's not hard, but it's hard to get it to do exactly what you want because whenever you use a template, and that's what you, I think, need to do more than anything else, but we still have to add it the way that we were talking about tonight, where you got to do that window display.
Yeah.
You have to do that for the Hangouts, and it's like, that's super freaking annoying.
Yeah.
You think it'd be more integrated, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, because it's a Twitch thing. It is for Discord and Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah. I think eventually it'll start coming in proper and easier.
Yeah.
We'll realise that it's pissing people off and sort it out.
Yeah. But no, I'm going to set it all up fun, and I don't know how I'm going to fit in with what is going on, but I'll make it work however it goes on, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a lot of free time right at the moment, so I can make it work. Seem to just run around. Oh, what?
I'm saying I need to get loads of snails.
Oh, you're getting all moufly. You're moufly.
Well, I need to get some snails.
So do I.
I want to put some snails in the future. Some turtles coming tomorrow. And then I don't know what to do.
Yeah. You went on moufly again, though. You must be your phone sitting on table or in your hand?
Oh, I was lying on the floor.
Laying on the floor. Okay, gotcha.
I was lying on the floor looking at something like
No.
No, I just want the refugium slot top. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. I was actually looking at mine today, and I've got the skimmer just, everything's just humming along now in the 120. Now I just got to get rid of that diatomy brown algae crap. It's not everywhere, but it's enough that it's annoying as hell. So it's like, okay, gonna run some Fosguard. I got some, so I'll run that, and I guarantee all of a sudden, whoop, I just starved that right out of the tank. So I don't have enough coral in there to worry about starving them out. I've got just a few softies. So it's all good. Oh, you got another one.
Whoa, we got a super chat. Keith Jenkins. Before I go, Paul, I got my dad's card from Bryn.
Okay.
I got my dad's card from Bryn. Oh, that's confused me.
Yeah. Which Bryn?
It's got to be Bryn. But Paul, I got Keith. That's his dad.
Yeah.
That's Keith. That's Bryn's dad.
Well, there you go. So we got him in here too. That's kind of cool.
Keith, I'm not mistaken there, am I? You're Bryn's dad, aren't you? He's left. He's left his computer. That's Bryn's dad. It is.
Yeah. There you go. His dad would be like, "Who'd I give $5 to?" Yeah, £5. Yeah, who got to give £5?
I think it is Bryn's dad. I think I remember last time when he came on, and Bryn's like, "That's my dad."
Awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's Bryn's dad.
Awesome. Actually, I can't get my wife to hop in.
It's Bryn in his dad's name.
Yeah.
No, it's Bryn's dad. Yeah. Yeah, he's next to me. There you go. They're next to each other. So I got one off him or one off his dad. Do you know what, lads? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Top family.
Whoop.
Cheers, lads. Like I said, I love Bryn coming in, and I love Bryn being on the hangout.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's so clever.
Well, when you sit down and you think about it, it's the best thing for these, right? That's what makes them awesome. Is you have this wealth of information from all these different sources that you can make a much more informed decision if you had a question, right? So
yeah. See, the thing is, he comes in, right?
Yep.
Like I say, he's at university doing research on corals and that. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
He knows more than any of us.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't doubt that for a second. Yeah.
See, it's like the thing is, he knows. I think, like, he's got a reef tank. He's not been doing reefing long, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken. He works in a reef shop, so he works in an LFS.
Yep.
A well-known one in the UK. He's doing coral research. He's getting that, but he's learning a lot of stuff and all, which I think is good.
Well, Ricky Reefer fed his corals. Hopefully, he didn't feed too much and didn't make my mistake. As much as I like Billy Pipe's little method there, I will not be doing that anymore, except for my sun corals. So I think how I'm going to feed my tank is to feed my sun corals so they suck it all in, and my acans, and then whatever is left over from washing around is more than enough. No.
Yeah, so he's been reefing. Well, he's been reefing 10 years. But look, when he was on the other day, he's learning a lot. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, he's learning stuff, and he's teaching us stuff. So it's like a big circle of happy families.
Yep.
Ask him about shark tagging. Or shark tag. Ask him about shark tagging. Right, come on.
Oh, Brad, tell me.
You've got to come back now. Yeah, you can't go now. You've got to tell us about the shark tagging.
Okay, I'm going to go grab a coffee for this. Be right back, mates.
You wouldn't catch me tagging a clownfish, let alone a bleeding shark. Good point. Yeah, that's the last thing you want to be tagging a bloody shark. Also, that. The thing is, I've got this light on in this refugium, and it just looks pretty. In fact, the people that are on now, let me show you. Let me show you. Turn the light on. I've got a cork. Keep went off, thanks. There we go. Whoop, whoop. Actually, look. This is the refugium. All I've got in here is a bio block and a tub of miracle mud, and it's crystal clear. Crystal clear, I don't know if you can see. That's the crystal clear. And in this section, we've got the reactor. Nice reaction. And a spinner.
There we go.
And then I've got the return section, the shitty ATO one at the minute. But that's what the investment I'm going to get. I'm buying the smart ATO micro.
Whoop. I like that one. I use a Coral box because it was a little cheaper.
Coral box, what?
A100 ATO.
Right, let me have a look at that. So Coral box. What's it called? Coral box.
A100.
A100
ATO.
ATO. Let's have a look at that. Jeez.
Is that what you got, Paul?
Yeah, that's what he's got. But if I'm not mistaken, yeah, he's got the TMC version. The same thing.
Yeah, optical sensor and a float valve, right?
Yeah, it's not the one I want. That's too much, and it. Yeah, no, I don't want that. Do you know, I was looking on eBay before, right? And you can get the parts for that for around $10.
Yep. If you know how to set up the controller, absolutely.
That floor valve, I put a bid on it. I put a bid for £1 on it. It's only £2.50, but I bid £1.
Did they have the optical sensor as well?
Yeah, they had loads of stuff. They had the pumps, which was, I think Seymour's just ordered 3 of the pumps for one.
Yeah.
For $10.
Not bad.
Anyway, we want to know about this shark. Where is it? Right. It was one time I was up in Scotland doing it. It was an awesome time, but makes my dad proud. There you go. Right, he's done shark tagging.
What kind of sharks were you doing?
Well, definitely not great whites in Scotland.
Nope. Well, that's not saying they wouldn't be there, but they're generally not.
See, I've just got the float valve. You know, the plastic. It's like £40 it cost. The plastic float valve one, like the clear plastic with the blue bobble thing up and down in it.
Oh yeah, okay.
I got that, not for the tank. I got it for my ATO because I had the Red Sea Reef. I had the tank on top. You know, the reservoir.
Yep.
So I just had like a 5-gallon tub of water at the side that topped the reservoir up. So it was only ever in fresh water. So it never blocked. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
And if it did, it'd just go into the sun, which wouldn't have been too bad. But now it's in salt water. I don't trust the valve. Do you know what I mean?
Yep. No, I know exactly what you mean. Yep.
Yeah, that's why I want to get the other one. Like I said, for now it will do. It's only ever just been put in fresh salt water. So I know that I've got 6 months at least before it clogs up. But like I said, people on the channel donated. So I'll buy myself one.
Mm-hmm.
Doggies, so Bull, us, Tornback, Ray, and a few others. So that's the sharks he done.
There you go.
Bull, us. Do you know what? And I've never heard of them except none of them. I've not. Tornback, Ray. I've most probably seen them, but I've never heard of them. At least
what was I watching? It was a guy attacked by a shark. He's diving. He's making this noise. He's got this noisemaker. And, of course, it cuts off directly after he gets hit by the shark. And it's a bull shark. I can identify a bull shark from a mile away. Just watch so many specials on them. You get to know what they look like. And I went, well, that's fake. Nobody's that stupid to go into the water unprotected, completely unprotected with a noisemaker trying to attract sharks. Are you an idiot?
Yeah. Did you hear about that guy that lost a leg with a shark? Went back in and got attacked by a shark again.
Oh, wow. That should be a hint, buddy. Don't go back in the water.
Yeah. One-legged. Well, I'm just going to check the news, see if the Yanks, the British and the French have sent more rockets off.
Oh, did that go off tonight? For Syria? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no more have gone yet.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, Brent, that people don't understand that if you go in the water and you make the sound of a struggling ant fish or a shipwreck, right, which is a lot of knocking and everything else, like, you know, people are like, oh, great whites come flying. Well, they might, but generally you're going to be dealing with an oceanic white. White tip? Is that what they're called? Oceanic white tip, I think. Which is what they're called, shipwreck sharks, I guess they call them sometimes. This camera is ready for 300 tank. Oh, that'll be fine.
Oh no, truck shark. It's like I'd love to go to like in the wild and just go like looking for sharks and that. You know, in Wales and.
Oh, go to BC, go to British Columbia, Paul, and you
Yep.
can go out and actually they do orca watches. So take you out and you'll see humpbacks and everything else, and then you'll get to see orcas in the wild.
Yeah, like, I've been to British Columbia. I didn't go doing that.
No.
But I say when I went, I've been to Lake Louise. Do you know, in BC?
Oh yeah, BC. Yep.
Absolutely beautiful.
Snooty Town.
Beautiful. Climb the mountains there. Climb 3 mountains while we're there. Come on, I get my bait. You meant boat. I'll tell you what, Bryn, when you get sorted, you get a boat and all that stuff, and we'll get the reefers from the UK to come with you, and we'll make a day of it.
Well, Welsh, let's face it. Jaws 3 and 4 would not make me scared of sharks, but Jaws 1 and 2 did me in.
Oh, have you seen that new Jason Statham film coming out?
Meg?
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
You tell me that's not Jaws, a remake.
It's just a remake and they're using Megalodon instead.
Yeah, it's Jaws.
Yeah.
So then, watch it, people.
Now, like I said to a buddy of mine, he was like, oh, they're out there. They're still out there. I said, Megalodon.
Oh, look at that. It's been on BBC News carrying a 7-foot shark.
There you go.
My brother was on the BBC News for 7 years. Every single day, about 5-6 times a day, for 7 years.
What was he doing?
He's a soldier. And when the news starts, you know, when the news starts, you get that little bit of build up.
Yep.
He was on that for 7 years. They
Nice.
told him it was going to be 12 months. And 7 years, it was like the same one was on for 7 years. Dad's going to put a link on for you. Ooh. Hang on, before your dad gets a link, I'm going to find it because I'm the Google king. Come on, get it.
No, I had a buddy, Chad Conrad was his name, good singer in a rock band. And in the off season, so in the winter, instead of touring or playing, he would go down to the Dominican Republic and teach diving because he was a qualified scuba instructor, blah, blah, blah. And he used to do shark trips when they were first starting. So they go down and, you know, attract the sharks and you do the shark encounters. And he did all that, never had a problem. And what happens, he gets hit by some rich asshole in a car and kills him. And the Dominican drove off. No charges, never found out who hit him. But the reason they know that it had to be somebody with money, he had a Mercedes emblem actually imprinted in his back where he got hit.
Right.
Yeah. There was a bunch of angry Canadians, let me tell you. Yeah, hit him and left him on the side of the road.
Bryn, are you trying to put a link in? Put www. Right, Bryn, I've made you a moderator. You can put a link in now if you want.
Yeah, you can just right click and drop it.
You can just paste a link in normally.
Tark. You're hilarious, Welsh. Tark shagging. I don't think I want to shag a Tark. Nice, rookie reefer. I can't get in the water, so it's besides the point. So there it is.
Has he got it on?
No, he's got it linked up, so
Copy that.
wow, it says Matthew Fowler posed as female artist on online sex attacks. There it is. Shark transport to Birmingham Sea Life Center to breed.
Well, at least you can find it, because I freaking can't.
Yeah.
Did not let me find it, the page.
Ooh, nurse shark. Give me a sec, Paul. I'll post it up so you can actually grab it.
Never lets the bloody horse do it, does it?
There you go, bro.
Cheers. Oh, let's watch it.
Google king my ass.
There we go. Right. Right. So there you go, Bryn. There's Bryn. Got a shout out. Oh. Bryn. I'll stop this now. There you go.
That was kind of cool.
Look bloody heavy though, doesn't it? See, they've never kept a great white in captivity, have they?
No, they can't. They don't do well whatsoever because they're pelagic. So, meaning they're open water sharks. They can't do it with oceanic white tips either. Like there's certain sharks they just can't keep because they just can't cope, right? Excuse me. They say they say it to the effect, I guess, that if they want to swim that way, because of the tank, they can't because there's now a wall there. Whereas in the wild, they could go anywhere they want, right? Whereas a reef shark will circle the reef and stay there. They do better because of that, because they're used to staying in a confined area, I guess. I haven't really looked into it too far, but that's kind of the vagaries of it. So
Yeah.
the longest I think a great white was kept was a young one at the Monterey Open Ocean exhibit in California. I think it was 6 months. And then they released it back into the wild. So we have a relative of the great white up here where I am that's called the poor beagle. P-O-R beagle is one word. And it's like a small version of a great white. It's like a 4 foot, 5 foot shark. Still, you don't want to mess with them, but. And we get great white spottings here all the time. All the bloody time.
The biggest breeding ground of great white sharks is in the Mediterranean Sea. Did you know that?
That's what they say. Yep.
That's exactly right, dude. About shark.
Oh. Taupe is a small pot beagle. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Thanks, Brent. I like I said, love sharks. Ain't getting in the water, buddy. Ain't happening.
He's a small paw, I think, paw beagle.
Yeah, poor beagle. Yep. So you guys call it a taupe over there. So it's kind of like a bull shark. It's called a Zambezi shark in South Africa.
There's a shitload down here.
Screw bull sharks.
Oh, bull sharks are bastards, man. People think it's a joke. It's like that is the #1 shark you got to worry about.
Yeah, because they can get in fresh water.
Well, it's not. Yeah, ask the Australians that have bumped face to face with one of them in a river, right?
I know we catch those little black tips all the time. Those blackfin sharks when we're fishing.
Yeah. So definitely, it's a cool thing. I don't care what anybody says. Sharks are cool. I don't know. I don't like shark finning. That really pisses me off. It's like, why don't you guys just dump it back over the side? But, oh, well, Chinese people can't wait to eat shark fin soup, and it tastes like nothing. Right? Like, why are you eating it? You can eat wonton soup, and it's the same thing. Did you ever see the special with Gordon Ramsay going on like a maniac about that?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't think I've seen him trip out so hard in my life. He almost got himself arrested.
Well, did you see him go on top of that building? All the shark fins on the building.
And then he found the one from the great white. This is from a great white. This is from a... And he just lost it, right? Yeah, so...
It's just the way that they're just thrown back overboard, isn't it?
Hey, rookie, are you in Australia? You got to be in Australia then, mate, if you've got that.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's got to be in Australia. Yeah. No, sorry, what were you saying there, Paul? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, I don't know, Cameron.
You know, you get knackered, aren't you, buddy?
You know it. You know it, don't you?
Yeah. I can see that look.
Yeah.
Yes, what, 2 and 3 in the morning there? 1 in the morning?
Nearly
1 in the morning. Yeah.
You know
That's
what time
not
it is? It's nearly Reef Madness time.
I can do that for an hour before Mask does his thing. Plus, I can test it out. You guys want to test out my OBS and see if the Hangout's working right?
Back on.
Everybody up for that?
Let's get it set up now. I've got 7 minutes here. I'll shut mine down at 1. You start yours at 1 for an hour.
Yeah.
Well, you can just run it off of this Hangouts, too.
Yeah, it should work. It should work.
Try
So
that.
we'll see.
Try that. Let me give you controls first, so at least you know you've got controls on your own stream.
Yep.
What am I looking at here?
Paul kicking out of his own
Shark
stream,
egg.
huh?
Oh, look at that link that Bryn's just put in there.
Shark egg?
Yeah.
Prepared eggs to be filmed.
Properties.
Did you scramble them or did you cook them over easy? He said he prepared the eggs.
Nope, it won't catch it. Why won't you catch it?
What is it? Anything to do with that at the bottom? You see, you got that links at the bottom there. Did you have that?
Nope.
Or at the bottom of your Hangout, no. Where it says viewers and links.
Do you have your capture set up to per program or per screen?
For window.
See, I had to do mine to capture one screen. I couldn't get it to capture window for a specific program. I had to do capture monitor because I have split monitors. If you have dual monitors, that's the way I found is the easiest.
Got it.
Craig.
Found it.
Okay.
Match title, otherwise find window of same type.
Yep.
So boom. So here we go. And I'll wait. And I'll go, just for fun, I'll go set up my tank camera too, just so you can see what I'm doing there, Paul.
Yeah. But the thing is, because it's easy enough, because if I fall asleep, at least you've got control of it all.
Yeah, and I can shut it down, yeah.
Later, Welsh.
Later, buddy.
You're going to leave me all alone again tonight, aren't y'all?
Nope, I'm going to be up for a bit, I think. I got up way too early, but now I'm wired as hell, man.
I just got to work about an hour and a half ago, so I've got, 13 and a half more hours to go.
Sorry, you're on your own, at least in a couple hours.
Maybe, hopefully it'll work out where Tom wants to wake up and stream. Because usually he wakes up and starts streaming like 2:30, 3 o'clock my time.
He's in a better mood. His cowfish is doing all right, so.
Good.
Yeah, so now I think I've got it, and that's kind of cool. Man, I wish my buddy had been on earlier for you, Paul. I'll tell you, it's funny. He's the kind of guy that would say, listen, download TeamViewer. I'll set it up.
Yeah, well, what we'll do, I want to be cats one day. Like I say, even on one of yours, on your stream or something, show people how you've done it. Because you'll get, like, I was interested, Dave was interested, like, there's a few people interested. It's a topic to go off. Title it, setting up OBS. You know what I mean? Something like that.
I think I might do that just because so many people want to be able to do this. So,
well, there you go. Get a live stream going, get people on it. Even do it, even set it the day before. You know, so it's in your videos that you're going to be doing that, so people will get ready for it.
Exactly. I think what I'll do, I'll talk to Colby tonight, and I'll see if I can get him interested. He'll be interested in that. He loves this stuff. He streams for Overwatch. He does competitive league and Overwatch.
Not a clue what that is, but I'll just check it.
It's a Blizzard first-person shooter game.
No. I don't play games, me.
No, I know you don't game at all, right? So
no.
I told Mike he's got to start playing Overwatch just so I can shoot him in the head.
Yeah, Pac-Man. That's it. Pac-Man and Space Invaders.
I think everybody likes Fortnite because you're fighting other people. Like, you play Fortnite, don't you, Chiefs?
Yeah, a little bit. It's not my favorite, but
I tried. I downloaded it, got the joypad in there. I died, spat my dummy out, and turned it off. Yeah.
The great thing about Overwatch is it's a team thing, so there's 5 of you. And if you get 5 of you, you can make a competitive team. And yeah, you pay a little more, but I'll tell you the graphics on it, like this new video card, I'm telling you guys, holy shit.
You know what? I didn't know. Do you know? Sorry, Bryn. I've just been reading the chat here. I was watching his video, do you know, the shark thing, and then I just started talking about looking back at the chat. That video there, that's the shark egg he helped the BBC film. So that what you actually watch on that video that he's put there, that link, he's actually helped film that.
Nice.
I hatched the zebra shark for them and prepped eggs to be filmed. My thumb was 1 millimeter of camera. His thumb was 1 millimeter off the camera while he was doing it. Just clean them up.
Nice.
That's cool. Rookie Reaper, back in a bit. Gotta go feed the kangaroos.
Gotta go feed the roos?
I want his job.
Now, Miss Saltwater Tank, her and Ryan from Prestige Reef. They're in Britain, right? Or is she Australian?
No, she's British.
Oh.
She was on a TV show, dating TV show a couple of months ago.
Oh, was he?
She
was.
Yeah. Well, he, which is a bit weird, that, isn't it? He was doing all the replies on the chats and all that, pretending to be her.
Yeah.
That's weird.
She, yeah, I don't know. I like his, do you ever watch his explanation of what happened? Blah, blah, blah.
Don't give a shit. He
Nope,
lost
me
me
neither.
trust. They lost me trust with that channel when it wasn't honest. When replies someone was sending messages and he was getting a reply, he was replying.
Yep.
Now that's just dishonest, and for me, that I don't like.
Should have just said up front. It's me.
Should have just said up front. You know what?
Yep.
I'm the face of it. My fella's doing the filming, this, that, and the other, and then that's how it should have been done.
Yep.
The way that it was done, for me, is wrong. It's wrong. Like I said, because see, I'm not going to name names, but I know people that used to message her, and it was him that was replying, not her.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So you're thinking, when you think you're having a personal conversation with someone, obviously it wasn't think it was about the channel.
Yeah.
But when you think you're having a personal conversation with someone and it's not them,
and it's not them,
right? Just think. Let's go up here, right? So let me have a look at someone that's not been on the channel, right? So that doesn't come on the camera. So let's just scroll up. Everyone's been on the camera here. So just like Rob's there now, Rob Sampson. We know Rob's a boy's name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's Roberta, which I doubt it. It'll be Robert. It'll be Rob Sampson, right? So Rob Sampson's on here. Are you all right, mate? We think he's a guy. He tells us he's a guy, and then he comes on one day and it's a girl. You're going to be going, hang on a minute, that's a bit deceiving. Same thing. It's not like deceit, and it was deceiving.
It was a bit. Yeah, no, I agree. It was a little more deceiving than it should have been. I think a lot of people were feeling pretty burned by that.
Don't get me wrong. The videos were good.
What are we talking about here?
Did you ever see Miss Saltwater Tank?
No.
So it's called.
You would have seen a video if you've gone on the Reef channels. You would have seen a video.
I mean, I might have. I just can't think of it. It sounds familiar.
A blonde-haired girl who talks a bit slow.
Yeah, if you look it up, you'll find them. It's called Prestige Reef now. And I think where it's really bad, Paul, and you might agree with this, was when he was on Tidal Gardens live streams talking and moderating for him, and it was actually Ryan. It was the boyfriend.
Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah. She did the voiceover for something he did. Anyway, and yeah. It was like I kind of have. I'm on two minds with it. Right? It should have been just up front that you should have said you were both involved.
Yeah,
that's
so
all.
She was the face of it, but he was really the brains behind the operation.
Correct.
Yeah, but it's not about that.
It was the replies looking like it was.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Don't get me wrong. That to me, he was a director. Fair enough. But when people were sending him messages, he was replying as her,
like he was her.
Like, exactly.
I got
that was the part. That's where people felt burned. Oh, she's got work going on. No, I actually answered a question for him. He messaged me. I'm thinking it's her. What kind of clowns are those? Well, those are Darwin clowns. Blah blah blah. Never heard another word. I've contacted him since and said, hey, do you want to come on the live stream sometime? Put your face out, blah, 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 blah. Hey, here I am. Here's me fucking face. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. No, I'm fine, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, now it kind of makes sense talking to you about it. That's probably why he doesn't want to come onto a live stream, because there's all the hate from the people that are going to say, well, why weren't you honest in the first place? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I get it.
Well, I mean, it's, I guess it's kind of
catfishing.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, too, I mean, do you think that when you tweet somebody and it's, I don't know, when President Trump tweets, do you really think it's President Trump tweeting?
Nope, somebody's doing it for him. That's usually
that's one of his press guys. I mean, I guess you've made her the face. As long as there was nothing I'm trying to think of how to word this properly, or in the way it works in my brain. Nothing more than no unprofessional conduct. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, not
no. We know that. I think we're not disputing that. It's the way they did it was wrong, because it would not have been assumed that she had somebody doing it for her.
Right. Let's put it this way, right? She was the face of the channel. She did everything on the channel. It's Miss Saltwater Tank. Miss Saltwater Tank. They split up. He took his channel back. It's his channel. Took everything, all the videos, everything. She left, and then he come on saying, "Well, it's my channel. They're my videos. I did them all. I did all the replies, this, that, and the other." That's what we're getting at.
Yeah, I see what y'all are saying. I guess for me, it wouldn't bug me that it was really him behind the scenes all the time. It just bugs me that he's a prick that, she was the face of your channel, and now y'all split up and you're going to take all that from her. I mean, I guess you could say, well, we were involved together or whatever.
He did. He did a whole video. Yeah. He actually talked about the entire thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to go watch it then.
See, the thing is, if he would have come on with her and said, right, look, listen, this is my tank. I do all the things. She's going to be the face of it. And every now and then he came on. People would have known. But I think it was just the deceit.
Right.
All right. I'm going to set up my side there, guys. A couple minutes.
What are y'all's thoughts on a jawfish?
A jawfish? I think they're good.
Do they eat anything? What's the pros and cons to
them? I don't know. They just get the little burrow, don't they, and stay there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's as far as I'm
So
aware.
they're like a burrowing goby, basically.
Yeah. And they just stick their heads out going. Yeah, amazing fish. They are they look top. They do look top. They're just like mini eels, aren't they? Just move the sand down one side. That's what Bryn said. I did not know what that means. Monica.
I don't either.
What is? It's a tweet by Donald. Oh, it's a tweet by Donald Trump that got everyone confused. A word that no one knew what it was. So now
you got a ruby red scooter or the regular modeled looking scooter?
Yeah, what scooter have you got? Annika. I'm not saying Annika anymore because it's Annika. Even though I'm British and I should say, hello, Annika. How are you doing, darling? But no, we've got to say Annika.
Red and yellow, so a ruby red.
Yeah, ruby red. So you guys
show nice soft corals for my first saltwater tank.
Why? See, the thing is, right? The reason I say why is because everyone thinks I'll start off with soft corals from the first tank because they're easy to keep. They are, but when you try to change it over with the same stuff, the softies and other stuff, they're not good. They're not good together, especially if you start getting mushrooms and toadstools. Toadstools stink, absolutely stink, and they put like toxic in your water.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, you go.
No, I was just going to comment on that. I mean, if you want something that looks nice to me for a soft coral to start off, get you a couple different kinds of zoas.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, get zoas. Don't get
you some of the easier, more common zoas. And you can get some designers, but don't go out and buy, Treehouse of Horrors or Armor of Gods at $60, $70, $80 a polyp. Go get Sunny D's. You can pay $20-$30 for 4 or 6 of them.
I won't even do that. What you want to do is go out and buy Indonesian corals If you buy Indonesian corals, they come out in every single colour you can imagine. They're absolutely stunning. You can get rocks of them with 7, 8 different types of zoas over them, and they're not named. They're just called Indonesian zoas. You get Indonesian zoa gardens. You can buy a rock full of them for about $100. Over here, about £70, and they're absolutely stunning. And the piss over these expensive corals.
Yep, cool. They'll have 4 to 6 different kinds of colors on them, and
yep,
there we go. So I'm ready to go, Paul.
Right, put your link in the chat.
So I'll go live. There we go, and back to there. There we go.
Hey, I got the alert.
Running. Did you get the alert?
I got it. I got it. I got it. Whoop whoop.
So we're not going to close this. Everybody can come over, and if anybody doesn't have the link, I'll link it.
Well, I've got the link here now for you. There we go. Everybody. I've just got the notification on my phone. I just heard it.
There we go.
Right, everyone, clear that link there. Everybody in the chat. There's only 11. Click that link because this is getting shut down now. In fact, click it. If you don't click it, it's going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.